Good day.
Good day.
Good day from the other side.
Welcome,
I'm not
friends.
dead.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Them's the same frogs that got me.
Best be careful.
It's a frog day afternoon.
Oh, fuck. Welcome back, everybody, to the Natty 19 podcast. I'm Jonathan Marshall, and I'm here once again with everybody, and we're about to kick things off with a battle.
We're about to fight some frogs.
Let's do this.
Roll for initiative.
Open it up with an initiative roll.
Bring
I
it
like
right
it.
in.
Natty 20. Still exciting.
It's still exciting. We can still get excited.
10 for Quincy.
It's a 22.
All right. Hold on. 10 for Quincy.
10, 22. What'd you get here, mate? What'd you get?
What's your 10, 20?
17.
Copernicus, what do you got?
22.
22. Zavrel's got a 20. I see
got a
that in
20.
there.
Nice.
Airmaid, what do you got?
17.
17.
Finally ahead of somebody.
Zim will be...
I'm a little disappointed that Quincy's going so late. Come on, Quincy. Focus.
Inspiring yourself, I see.
Remember the words of Master Triss.
Which ones were they?
Young Quincy, you're a fool.
Shall we try to take one of these alive?
Would we even be able to speak to them? Perhaps if I had a day with one of them. But that's quite some time.
I have some magic that would help with that.
All right.
We should do to them what they did to this halfling.
We are in their home, Copernicus. Maybe. I don't know. We're certainly not in our home.
We could try to reason with them. Quincy, do you know how to chirrup?
I'm afraid I can only chirp and cricket.
I assume the group would be centered around like that halfling on the ground.
Yeah, and Neat has all of your things, so...
We made her carry everything.
I can't tell if she's Gold Moon from the Dragonlance or if she's Thor, the superhero.
She's obviously Sailor Moon.
Really?
She's
I
Meatball
can't see
Head.
that from there.
I don't think she's Sailor Moon, but she's an anime character.
She wishes.
At least she looks like an anime. She looks like an anime character. All right, here we go. Round 1, Copernicus Heart. Natty 19 podcast coming at you hot.
All right.
Copernicus hot.
Where Cappy, first things first, he's going to cast his new spell as bonus action, and his offhand comes that Shadow Blade. Now he's got dual wield. His packed weapon is a little bit smaller than what it was before.
Oh,
So it's more like a short sword now. It will do 1d6.
interesting. Has that changed?
Yes. Before it was 1d8. So,
No, I mean, what was it before? What was the
Long
weapon?
sword.
Long sword.
yeah.
Okay.
But he can summon whatever he wants to summon.
Right.
So
Oh, I see. Okay, for the dual wielding.
Yes.
All right, now it makes sense. All right.
So bonus action, Shadow Blade, and he's a little pissed off at these things sneaking up on us, and you know the way they treated this halfling.
The way they butchered Frodo.
Yeah. So I'm gonna assume I'm like here,
Oh, you want to set you? Okay.
and
And
these
the
guys,
Airmaid would be
these
up there too,
frogmen,
because she pulled the arrow out.
they're like 3 feet tall. Are they medium sized or small?
They're small.
They're small, huh?
Yep.
I will
and
advance.
you've also got that spike growth beneath your feet as well.
There's a spike growth.
Remember, do I have a 15-foot radius thing here? I do somewhere, I think.
All right. Talk to me about the spike growth. What can I break it, or do I have to take damage to move through it?
Yep, so spiked growth. This might actually ring a bell for you.
Yeah, from my old ranger
Your
days.
old ranger days.
Were you a flower pot or something?
That's right.
I wasn't a flower pot. I turned myself into a flower pot at one point. Then I quickly busted out of that shit.
Yeah, that Fey res could create some wild situations.
All right, so spike growth. It's a 20-foot radius, sorry. 20-foot radius of hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Interesting. It says the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a Oh, okay. I see. But you could see the area at the time, so you don't have to worry
You
about
could set
that.
it as a trap.
Right. Okay, so yeah, so it's a 20-foot radius, and anyone moving within or into it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that it travels.
Damn.
Yep. So
Jesus.
where is it centered?
Let me try to find... I have these cool little spell templates somewhere.
You don't think the halfling was bait? Or maybe they just haven't left the area, but...
I mean, I doubt they were expecting us.
I mean, if the halfling did die a day ago, seems like a long time to hang out the area.
Well, the halfling died a day ago, but they were there more recently than that, using it as target practice.
I am curious to know this halfling story.
A sad one.
How do you know it was sad?
Okay, here we
Well,
go.
he was flogged, hung by the neck until dead, and then shot with the poison arrows.
That was one small moment in a long and happy life.
Maybe. Perhaps he spent most of his days at the prancing pony.
If it's 20-foot radius, it should be 40 feet across in both directions, right?
So we got that out there. Let me...
These frogs pretty smart to be able to figure out exactly where to put the center of their spell to catch everybody.
So if they got to cast us
There we
off,
go.
they surprised us?
Absolutely.
They surprised you guys. I can't be surprised.
All right, so since I'm in the shit, I'm going to wait to cast my concentration spell until I get out of that.
You're not surprised. If you were surprised, you wouldn't be able to go right now. They initiated combat.
I'm not going to cast my spell and then move through it. I'll move through it first, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So how much damage do I got to take? 2d4 per square?
Yep, so you can move diagonally once and get out of it and take 2d4 damage.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
All right. Copernicus leaves the... Can I move you? Yes, I can.
Wow.
My goal is to get up into melee range with the front line of the frog people.
All right, let me roll the 2d4. You're going to take spikes. Boom. 6 spike damage.
Just a flesh wound.
All right. Copernicus muscles his way through the spike growth.
So then as I'm advancing towards them, I'll cast my Shadow Blade, my offhand. So I'll be rolling with 16 armor class, and I will attack them. If I think I can move
You could
within
get
range.
right up in front of... Which one do you want to... Okay. Grung B. Boom.
I'm going to stalk
Grung
in.
B sounds like a name.
Named creatures, everybody.
So my first...
Grung A, Grung B, Grung...
Grunga. Grumby.
That will be a 20 to hit.
20. Well, that's going to hit.
So first one hits. second swing with the packed weapon is going to be a miss. I assume that is a 10 to hit.
Yep, that's a miss.
My last attack with the Shadow Blade is going to be a 21 to hit.
And that's going to hit.
All right. Bringing the fury.
So total damage, I'm going to re-roll this one with my Savage Attacker skill. Got one again. So 13 total damage.
Not bad.
Yeah,
13.
They're wee froggy people.
You need to know the difference between the psychic and the magic slashing? Or does it
Nope.
not matter?
Nope,
Okay.
nope. You're good. Copernicus, through his onslaught, his level 5 onslaught, annihilates this Grung.
Nice.
Oh, 13 damage takes him out?
They're
Yep.
wee.
Copernicus, you fool. Go for the caster.
I couldn't make
No,
it that
right?
far. But I am emboldened by how badass I am. Just go ripping through the spikes.
Yeah.
March right up and smash one in the face.
Brings us to Mr. Zavril Dawn Tracker. You've got the floor.
So I also have a long ways to get out of this viney growth.
Can you Zephyr?
Yeah, it looks like Zimwabi, Quincy, and Zavril are all...
In the middle
Quincy
of this
not
thing.
as bad, but Zimwabi and Zavril are really in the middle of that.
Yep. Yeah, she managed to get that whole the whole party in that spike growth.
So am I going to take three ticks of this if I move out?
Yeah. 3 ticks, but you're not going to suffer from the difficult terrain, right?
Right, I don't suffer from the difficult terrain.
Right. So yep, you'll get full movement.
Counterspell would have been nice to have, huh?
Right.
All right, I am going to, move out and move towards the grungs. All right, that actually puts me in range with my reach weapons. So how much, or what do I got to roll here for damage?
3 ticks. First tick is going to be 5. I'll give you a total.
You're going to get fucked up, bro.
Total 11 so far. 18 total damage.
Wow.
Boom. Zavril rips himself free of those thorns.
Oh, thorns suck. They suck so bad, even little tiny real ones.
And these are probably like big razor sharp.
Yeah.
Nasty.
7-inch long shark teeth thorns.
Yeah, your adventuring garb is tattered. It's got to be.
It's got to be. All right, as I progress through the vines and rip myself away from the thorns, I'm going to pull out my whips and make my way towards the Grung D.
All right.
Should be just in range with the 10-foot range for my whips. Pissed off that my duster is torn up now.
Nice.
Were those 220s?
Yes.
Righteous.
20s.
2 20s.
All right, so essentially I'm with the 2 attacks and the bonus attack. It's going to be a total of three attacks with the whip. 2 26 to hits and 1 11 to hit.
All the 2 20s hit, the 11 did not.
All right.
See some damage. See if you could kill this thing.
Zavril's bringing the whip to them.
It is going to be a total of... So it would be 10 total damage.
10
For
total?
For those first 2.
For the first 2. Okay, yep. So it is still alive. It yelps out in pain. It like screams at you, and like this, you could look inside of its mouth, and it's just dripping with saliva and other weird colored saliva.
Would you say it chirps out loud?
It chirps.
Chirp, chirp.
That would conclude my turn.
All right, Mr. Dontrack, a good turn. Irme, you're up.
How high do the thorns come up? Do we know that as far as the spell goes?
It's just on the ground. It's a surface.
Irme is going to reach for her crystal, and upon grabbing it, she gets that feeling she was getting when she was looking, when she wanted to see the heart when it was out of her vision.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks down at her feet, and the earth trembles a bit beneath them, and she starts to lift upward.
Oh,
Nice. A little flying.
So Irme lifts up from the...
she rises to the occasion, would you say?
I would say she rises to the occasion. She lifts up from the thorns, and let's go 15 feet up.
Okay.
Her goal being to be able to see the caster.
Yep. No, you can see it. You can see it.
All right.
Well, actually, you're not sure. Actually.
Well,
which
there's
one
multiple.
is
Yeah.
the caster.
Yep.
to be
She
fair.
sees.
Those little green ones in the
Yeah.
front probably are.
Upon. Yeah. Upon seeing the formation, she assumes the green ones are.
I don't think we ever fully described how many there are and everything.
No, we
there
did
was
not.
there was initially there was 4 green colored grungs, these frog creatures. Behind them there are 2 others. One is yellow and black spots, and the other is red with kind of like white. What would you call that?
Like a mohawk.
It's like with like a, I don't know if that's a helmet.
A fan? Is it a crest?
A crest of sort. I don't know if it's bone, or a helmet. But anyway, so you got a red one or a gold and black one back there. One of those 2 you're assuming is a caster.
All right.
Or both.
Okay, so Irme, upon lifting up, and is a little bit shocked as this is happening, but she quickly focuses on the 2 behind, and she's just going to. She doesn't know which one is casting, so she's going to wing it as she normally does, and toss a firebolt, because I believe that's the only one that'll reach at this point. That's not overkill. At the red and white one.
All right, and what's the range on that? 120.
120, yeah.
Yeah. The red and white one, firebolt.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I'm casting 2 spells. I'm using a.
Sorcery point.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm using a quicken spell to do so. That is a 23 to hit.
Nice roll.
Damn, that's gonna hit.
See how fire affects these things?
7.
7 damage.
Yep.
All right. The firebolt whizzes through the air and pierces the red guy for 7 damage.
Breaks his concentration.
I hope
Is there a
so.
concentration check?
Concentration check inbound. It's got to.
Oh, I chose the right one.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
Boom. Yep, it's... Almost. Give me a second. Look at its con.
DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Thank you. That's what I thought. And he passes.
It's pretty low DC.
So it maintains its concentration. Or, I should say, nothing happens.
All right. Upon hitting, though, Irme is going to look to Quincy, who originally thought maybe taking one alive, and ask him while she's up there, should we take one alive, Quincy?
It could not hurt, Irme.
And she'll nod and look forward again.
Okay.
I was so amped when Fly was a 3rd level spell.
Oh, yeah?
So excited. Like, hands down. I didn't even look at anything else. I didn't care.
You just wanted to fly. Irme is going to fly.
Yeah.
Pretty fly. For an elf chick. Didn't work.
Nope. I can't believe I got a chance to use it so quickly.
I know, it's amazing.
When those thorns came up, I was like, yes, thorns.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that was all.
All right. Now, we've got the gold and black one begins to move. And he's... Okay, let me show you where he goes. He moves... He maintains his position behind the two lesser grungs for now.
But he looks like he's putting distance between him and Copernicus and Zavril.
Yep, and the caster. And she's got the one grung in front of him, but he's still within 15 feet of Copernicus and Zavril. Because
brewing
within
up?
10 feet.
You're brewing something up.
yeah, because he is brewing something.
Burning hands.
Not a burning hands. He actually begins to churr again. And
Chirp.
No, just churr. A churring noise. We have a new one. You want to look this one up? Chirring. A churring noise.
There's a lot of frog vocabulary that.
Yeah, we're learning a lot
seriously
about.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot about frogs
We're
tonight.
we're just fighting a bunch of tiny Cardi B's.
All right, so Copernicus and Zavril, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, it's one of my specialties.
Ah.
Is it?
12.
Ooh.
12 is borderline.
Uh,
I kind of feel like it's more failure, though.
thanks, Quincy.
Right? Thanks, Quincy.
The DC is 12. You make it. You're
Nice.
okay. Zavril, what do
I
you
had
got?
faith.
That was Charlie, not Quincy.
That was-
his negativity.
All right. Zavril, what'd you roll?
17.
God damn it.
Is everybody having to do these, or just the two up
Don't
close?
you hate when
It's
you
too up
can't
close.
show off the?
I
the
know.
spells
Something
that
they
you're
can do.
casting?
Yeah.
Pisses me off. All right. Was that a bonus action? Can he do other shit? Ooh, interesting. Oh no, that's an action. God damn it. All right.
Does that
Yeah.
conclude your turn?
Does he get a bonus action?
No,
still?
but he actually can move. He's gonna move back one. Move a little bit further. He doesn't want to
Wouldn't
get.
that provoke an attack from?
No. I mean, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna
Split hairs. But what did he do? Like
was
when
this
he came
50? Is
up?
he 15 feet right now?
Not the way we've been playing. That's 10.
I use the ruler on the side. That shows 10.
Yeah.
So, but if you were to, I mean, it doesn't matter. But if you were to put him up one more,
But you can set that ruler, but yeah, okay. I've actually been kind of doing an honor system when I move anyway diagonally. I kind of subtract a few here and there. But yeah, I mean, by the official rules, there is no every other one. It's whether
Always 5.
diagonal. It's always 5 every square, whether it's diagonal or not. So either way, he's just gonna.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, but at the same time, it's weird because like if you're in real space, you know, there wouldn't be like I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like there'd be like a full radius, right?
What do you mean a full radius?
Like diagonals would be included, wouldn't it?
For attacking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Well, I mean for. Never mind. We'll get into it in a BTS.
Yeah.
All right, Zimwa B. He is in the weeds. God damn, he can't. And
He's deep in there.
he's deep in there, and I don't think he's within a proper range to throw a spear either. He's gonna stay put. Quincy, you're up.
only Zavril's stupid enough to rip himself from there.
Yeah, he's just fucking. He's deep, and he's not gonna put out as much damage as Zavril. He feels he'd be more of a hindrance to the party if he forces his way out. Yeah.
Right. Hmm. So I guess Quincy is going to Yeah, as a bonus action, Quincy's going to use his Mantle of Inspiration, and he's going to call out to Irame, Copernicus, and Zavril.
Huzzah.
And
Huzzah!
he's just going to rally him toward the Grungs. Good work, team. Keep pressing forward. Take out the casters. And that will give them each 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
And right now, they could take a move action as a reaction. They could do a movement without provoking an attack of opportunity.
These Grungs are in a world of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So then, as his movement,
Frog Stomper.
he's got to try to get out. He's going to take 2. He's going to take 2 squares worth of hits as he bails out.
To the right.
Yeah, sort of near the trees, and then tries to get as close as he can, moving toward the Grungs without getting back into the entanglement, the thorns.
Okay, so you got hit twice, right?
Yep.
So that consumed
4 squares.
4 squares of movement because it's difficult terrain.
So you could take up 1 and then diagonal.
Do you get any more movement?
Yeah, I guess I could use another movement. I could use a dash action, right, which gives me another movement. So I'll get right up there next to, let's see. I'll just keep going and the straight diagonal toward the frogs.
All right, that's 20 more feet.
Yeah, I might as well. Shoot, this is tough.
I mean,
Break-
you're going to be within range, so...
Yeah, I guess go 2 squares to the west so that I'm getting closing in with Copernicus and Zavril.
All right, that would be 30.
Yep, that's all of it.
So we get free action movements. Copernicus is going to circle around to the yellow guy.
Yeah, it's all provoke free.
And then it looks like Zavril advanced on the red caster.
Oh no, I just got in range of all 3 of them.
He's going to twirl around. He's going to do a spinning attack, I bet.
Whirling his whips.
He's going to do a helicopter attack.
Is Irame taking a free movement?
You
Yeah.
do have the power of
At
flight.
least fly out of the fucking
Yeah.
shitstorm.
I am. I'm going to fly out of the shitstorm. I will move 15 feet diagonally. 10. One more back, please. Thanks.
He doesn't want to get too close.
No, I don't want to. Irama's doesn't want to.
Frogs, disgusting creatures.
How much damage did Quincy take?
You took 2 squares. Oh,
Yep.
I got them right here. Here we go. First square, you're going to take 3, and then second square is going to be another 5.
Wow,
So
8 points of
total.
damage.
Man, that's nothing.
You know what though? 8 is like so much to Irame at 25 hit points.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even gonna try to walk out of them for just the 2. You know?
I took 18.
I know,
Yeah.
but you have way more hit points than I do.
All right, was that Quincy's turn?
That's Quincy's turn.
Grung. The Grung that's in reach of Zavril is...
That green grung.
Yep. Grung
What are
D.
these things made of? What do they do for damage?
Yeah, what are they made of? Let's see here.
The
How much
arrows make me
poison?
nervous. Even being as close as she is with the arrows, Irame is
Are they
definitely
carrying bows?
nervous.
They got bows, but this one appears to be attacking with a dagger.
Probably also poisoned.
Yeah.
Only one attack? Come on.
You don't want to know where they get the poison from either.
And that's gonna miss. Grung C. Grung C is over here. He is gonna close. He's gonna move down to Quincy. Actually, no. He's gonna stay put. He's got a bow out. He's gonna shoot at Quincy. It's gonna be armor class 22,
That's a hit.
and that is going to be. All right. So damage from this bow is going to pierce you.
Dude, you're gonna get frogatitis.
Though I am struck by Cupid's arrow.
It's going to be 5 piercing damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
5 damage. That gets me down to 23, and I am rolling a con save. No bonuses on my
Ooh.
con.
Jeez.
Holy fuck, I just rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
Oh. And then you feel where the arrow pierced you.
Oh, fucky.
It begins to burn.
Oh, if this was necrotic, then we are fucked. I am fucked.
It should just
It's going to be
poison.
5 poison damage.
Is this necrotic?
No, it's just poison.
Oh, it's still rough.
All
Down
right.
to 18 hit points.
And Grung A is going to shoot hit. He's trained on Irame, who is now fluttering about like an asshole.
Yeah, pretty unstable. Unstable. Like when she moved at 15 feet, she almost lost her glasses. She's not used to this. She's like unsteady.
Greatest American hero.
Yeah.
Armor class 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. His flight concentration.
Ooh, yeah.
I actually don't think that it is.
Really?
Hold on a minute.
She did
It
say
says-
she bails on that.
Should say we're right in the casting.
When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft, unless it can stop the fall.
It doesn't have a C or anything by it.
Nope. Would you like? Oh wait, it does.
It has a C next to it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
a
sorry. Yeah, in the duration cube of the card, there's a C. Yep.
All right, so for damage, let's take damage first. It's going to be, oh, shit. It's going to be 8 piercing damage
Oh,
and make a constitution saving throw.
thank God for your free action. It got me out of the thorns.
No kidding.
At least if I fall, I.
Right. I can pull
Yeah,
the-
dude. Oh, I would have went hard on that, too. Falling into thorns.
I look good.
Yeah.
Good.
What did you said? Constitution.
Yep.
17.
That's just, okay, so you don't take
Doesn't break her.
You don't take
concentration.
any poison damage, but you have to make a concentration check now, which is it's going to be DC 10. That was just for the poison
Yeah.
save.
See, I thought that was.
Yeah. Is it my Constitution modifier again, though? Right?
Oh, that would have been 2 different sources too for the concentration.
Yes, two
check.
sources.
Is it Constitution again for my?
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw. DC
Forgot
10.
about poison.
Are you rolling?
Yeah, I'm rolling. Relax. All right.
She's shaking her hand, and then she stopped. Now she's looking
Yeah,
at her paper.
yeah.
Now
I'm-
she's looking at her character.
I'm looking at
sheet.
what I got. You know.
The suspense is killing me.
Woo! 20.
Oh shit. Okay, so you maintain concentration on the flight. The arrow pierces you. It kind of knocks you off balance for a bit, but you immediately grab it and you're at one with flying now. Like you now fully master it. You're ready to go.
And she's still full hit points.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still full hit
I
points, or
took
did
8.
you not take
I
the...
took 8, so
We got 8 temporary hit points.
yeah.
though.
So exactly, yeah. Zavril's right, or Kway's right. I'm back to 25.
Right, I took from your temporary hit points. Gotcha. Okay. Kway, I forgot Kway's riddles that he speaks in.
You know what's funny
She's-
is that I often am the only one that understands Kway's riddles.
It's not a riddle. She's still full hit points.
It makes perfect sense.
And Neat takes spike damage, and she makes her way down behind this tree. She has all your shit, remember?
Yeah.
So she's
Just
heading
put it
back
down
to
in the
Port Nine.
spikes.
Yeah, she's
Out. No, she's taking cover. She's now taking full cover behind some, some
Mango leaves.
Foliage.
mango
trees.
leaves are
Yeah.
fucking wrecking them. You find her passed out behind.
Yeah, when you said she was strung out earlier, Copernicus and Irame looked at each other like,
So
We
she
know what
takes
she's getting into.
She takes some hits from the spikes. You guys can't really see, though. You're not really... At the corner of your eye, you see her kind of leave and take cover behind you. Now, the other Grung, the red one. God damn. Zavril is right up in his grill. Okay. You play a hard game, Mr. Donchak. The frog says to you. Oh, shit.
They speak common.
Okay.
The slow brew.
I'm wondering if this will,
Be the end of Zavril. No.
if it leaps, if it has a leaping ability up to 25 feet distance or up to 15 feet high, 25 feet long, do you think that would provoke an attack of
That's a
opportunity?
good question.
I would say yes.
Yeah, he could lash out, right? Pull it back down.
Because it would say in the skill that wouldn't provoke if it didn't.
You really
provoke.
think it would?
I think so.
I don't think it
But
would.
at the same time, I mean, if you don't want to, don't.
I think it says under provoke that I think it's got to be instantaneous or if forced. If a target is forced out of range, then it doesn't provoke. Or if it's instantaneous, like teleport or blink or something like that. The question is this how quickly is this standing leap ability? But whatever. He's going to leap. He's going to leap right there. Leaped up in the air. Landed behind these two frogs a good ways.
Fucking hop.
Putting some
IPA.
he's putting some distance between the battle. Used a special ability called standing leap.
Nice.
Round 2, top of the round. Copernicus Heart.
All right. Cappy's going to mow through this yellow caster frog.
Round 2, I said.
Nice. And that is a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Which one are you hitting?
I went right off the bat with my Shadow Blade at the yellow caster Grung.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So that's going to smack him for
Smack him.
18 psychic damage.
18 damage.
He's going to be feeling pretty bad about his
Psychic damage, too. He's
His
got
life
like an instant
decisions.
ice cream headache.
And then he's
He's
going to
like,
fall.
"Ugh." One of his eyes closes for a second. The other one's like still open. He's like, that was psychic damage. My eyes are acting weird.
He'll follow that up with 2 slashes from his packed weapon.
It made me think of Sugar Smacks because it's a frog for the cereal when he said it.
Yeah.
So that is a 23 and a natty 19.
Damn.
Where's that crit chart?
Frog stomp.
So the first one, the 23 to hit,
Yeah.
is going to be 11 damage, magic slashing.
11 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And what do you want me to do for that?
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20 on the old
What kind of
crit
damage?
check.
Yeah.
It was slashing
Slashing?
damage.
Magic slashing 4 on the 20 for the crit.
Okay, I guess we just have melee.
Well, what
4.
type of weapon? Okay, just melee.
Yeah.
All right.
Ringing blow, double damage, and the opponent's speed is halved. And
Nice.
their attacks for the next round are at disadvantage.
So
Brutal.
doubling the damage die puts it at 6, 13 more damage.
Wow. Brutal onslaught from Copernicus.
Jesus, how much did I
Nice.
just do total? That was
I don't know.
out of control.
I lost it somewhere.
18, 11.
Ed, he just opened up on.
We're having frog
Actually,
legs
he
for
was-
dinner tonight.
Was
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Oh wait.
Was he dead after the psychic damage?
No, he's not dead. He's still alive.
Oh, this one's fucking
After all
tough.
that,
That will conclude Cappy's turn.
he got his bell wrong though.
He's an armored frog.
Rolling rocks tonight.
You did a lot of fucking damage. Was he wounded?
No.
No.
He wasn't even wounded. Yeah. So you did
I just did like 40
42 damage
Yeah.
total.
Tough little fucker.
Jesus, yeah.
Frogger.
He's bloodied. I mean, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but he's still alive.
Yeah.
Either way, that was a brutal onslaught from Copernicus. Holy shit. He's starting to really come into his own, ladies
3
and
attacks
gentlemen.
with the crit, maybe?
I mean, that was, the crit definitely helped him
Yeah.
there, too. And he's suffering a disadvantage right now, right? On all of his
Yep.
attacks. Let's just put that snail mark there.
Disadvantage and speed.
And speed is reduced. I forgot about that.
Which
so
is
that's
good, because I got the impression he's kind of like the tank.
He's gonna be hopping away too. Not anymore.
Right. Man. All right. Well, Zavrel's up. Unless you have anything else up your sleeve.
No, that I just blew everything.
All right, Zavrel, Mr. Dawn Tracker. I mean, you see Copernicus really lay it on. What do you got?
After the other one managed to elude my grasp, I'm going to turn my attention to the one that Cappy was laying into.
Oh, wow. Okay. Kick the other one when he's down. Okay.
maybe the smaller ones will flee.
You're gonna leave just the little baby ones to fight. Okay.
Hey,
Little polywogs.
All right.
Already
Easy
hurt
mode.
him.
All right.
I got to leave something for Aramay and for Quincy.
Oh, okay. You want Zimwa B wants some of those. Leave some of the little green ones for Zimwa B.
He can't even move. All right, so
The spell will end soon.
all right, so my
he's Daniel
first two
Devitt tossing a
whips,
fruit right now.
armor class 8 and then armor class 15.
8 misses, and the 15 hits.
All right.
Once again, this is on the incredibly wounded gold one with the black spots.
It will be a total of 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage is exactly enough to kill the Grung Elite Warrior.
Nice.
And then for my bonus action with my offhand whip, I will attack the green one that I hit earlier.
Ah, man. Okay.
Armor class 10.
Miss. Nice. Good play on the Grung as he fucking dodges your bullshit whip attack as a bonus action.
Nimbly dodges out of the way.
No, I'm not using that anymore. It's overused.
Retiring the
I'm
nimbly
retiring
dodge.
it, at least for now. It'll come back.
All right, and I will move towards the other 2 grungs, and that will conclude my turn.
All right.
A 5-foot step, still staying within range of the small one.
Okay. All right. I see. Now, because that Grung the second Grung you just tried to kill with your bonus action, because he only had 1 hit point and you missed, he now gained an inspiration. I don't give you guys inspirations worth of shit about my little Grung.
I was thinking he was going to grow from a tadpole grung into an elite warrior grung.
Large
I
creatures.
feel like he already used his inspiration to survive that.
Nah, kidding me? He's got a bunch of inspiration. No. So, okay. So, Aramate, you're up.
Let me tell you of the legend of Grung D. Crocodile Grung D.
Irame is going to cast another firebolt, but she's going to cast the firebolt first at the red and white frog.
Okay. Let me see an attack roll.
Which one do we want to keep alive?
17.
17 is going to be a hit.
The one that is left standing.
And that's going to be for 8 damage.
All right. Minus 8. All right, yeah. So once again, the flying Arame launches another fiery mote in the direction of the red Grung. Boom! Sticks right into his chest, catches his little fucking bone necklace on fire for a bit, and then he pats it out.
She's trying to free Zimwabi.
She's trying to... Oh, gotcha. That's right. So let's do a concentration check. Pass.
Yeah, this one we should take down anyway. We don't want a cast, like some spell
Frog
casting
caster
frog
hanging
following
out.
us around.
No.
I'm thinking
So-
some non-lethal on Crocodile Grung D.
Yep. Irame is going to fly over the melee party, everybody in melee, in order to keep an eye. She thinks that the caster might continue to flee.
Okay, so that's 20 feet right there.
I've got 60 feet.
Yep. Do you want more?
Yeah, I want to fly over the party.
What are you doing up there?
Through the woods.
Yeah, if I could go any further. Yeah, that's great.
It's 60 feet, right?
Yep.
Zimwa B is up, and he, once again, I mean, he is dead in the middle of those fucking thorns.
Yeah, that would be
He's
a
gonna
lot to try to.
he's gonna pull out a fruit and start eating it.
It starts squirting everywhere.
No, he's nervously just standing there like, I cannot move. This is ridiculous. Quincy, you're up.
Quincy's going to use, as a bonus action, Bardic Inspiration on Irame, giving her a D8 that she could use. He'll say, Irame, I know you could best that red Grung. And as his action, he's going to cast Cure Wounds 2nd level on himself.
I was going to say, what are you
He's-
doing? Heal
He's
yourself.
He's hurting.
He's a little over half still.
He's the most hurt on the screen, I think.
And still in the danger zone.
And in the danger zone.
Well, Grung D is way more hurt than Quincy.
Yeah, but there's Grung C. And
I don't
Grung
give a
A.
shit about Grung D. Or C.
Grung D is like, I could use a cure, Sir Quincy.
And does any of my friends, none of my friends look wounded? Zavril must be
Zavril's
wounded.
hit.
Yep.
So then I guess is
How much did you
No.
heal yourself for?
I healed myself for 9. So I should be at 27 hit points.
Oh, really? I had you at 32 for some reason.
You forgot my poison, probably. Oh no, yeah, something. You forgot
Yeah, you
something.
forgot something.
So you're at 27?
You got mangled there for a little bit.
All right, updating my chart.
Which is why you probably didn't think I was as wounded as I thought.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was down to 18.
what I have here is always second to what you have because I'm not fully paying attention to it.
I think for his movement, he's just going to move. He's going to sidestep to the left, just 5 feet. He's not.
Just 5 feet to the left,
Yeah.
towards Grung D, towards the fight. Let's call it. I mean, let's call it what it is. For now.
Yeah,
Massacre.
we're in a loose formation.
We're in a loose formation. We've got a few things going on.
Yeah, I'm totally freaked out by how close I moved to that caster right now.
We're all surrounding Grung D.
It was good you got away from the archers too, though.
No, not really.
You didn't really get away from the archers, but at least they have two other targets between them and you.
I flipped them off as I flew over them to
and
intimidate them.
And speaking of which, if that's Quincy's turn,
That is.
Grung D is going to disengage. He's going to attempt to flee.
We're about to have lots of grunts on us.
More grungs?
He's doing a standing leap.
Any attack of opportunity from Zavril?
What I don't understand
Disengaging.
is
He's
disengaging.
disengaging.
Yep, completely. So here's my only gripe about the standing leap is it's a long jump up to 25 feet distance.
Yep.
And if he has to use the disengage action to use it, wouldn't it be best to just get his full movement? Oh no, I guess his full movement is 25 feet.
Yeah.
So, because it's a small creature. So,
Yeah, the real difference between the disengage and just a movement is that the disengage is an action.
right. Oh no, I know that. I was talking about using a standing leap instead of just a regular
moving.
move. You know,
Right, okay.
In this regard.
Flavor leap.
Flavor leap inbound, leaping the hell out of there, 25 feet away, 5, 10, 15.
I don't think that's just it. I think that
Boing.
because the
There's
leap
a height-
includes
there's
the
a height
15
thing,
feet
too,
up.
right.
Yep.
Right. I see.
Like Irame is only 15 feet in the air right now.
So he can actually leap up
Yeah.
and stab at you.
Yep.
grab at you.
Oh, a good grab.
Oh.
A good grab right now is what we need.
I'm not above kicking a fucking frog in the face.
All right, Grung C. These guys still got bows out, and nobody is threatening them. So, well, Zavril is actually threatening them. But I don't think he suffers a disadvantage, right? Because Zavril's got the reach. It's got to be within, right? Wow, we're getting in the weeds with this fight.
Are you
Grung
wondering about
C
the disadvantage?
has a bow. Zavril has a 10-foot reach.
Whether or not.
What's the question?
His will of the attack if he shoots at Zavril with a bow.
Is that a thing in 5e? It provokes in Pathfinder.
It does. I'm not talking about a provoke. I'm talking about the attack is made at a disadvantage if done within melee. Is that a thing in 5?
It's 5
I
feet.
don't know.
If you're within 5 feet, he's 10 feet away, so it shouldn't be a disadvantage.
But if you're within melee,
Melee threat,
that would change the
I thought.
Zavril has
parameters to
reach.
being it within
I think it's just 5 feet.
Really? Okay.
general rule.
It could be.
For now, we'll
melee.
stick with the 5 feet. Copernicus has spoken.
Yeah, Zavril, you should look into that.
Zavril's kind of operating on 2 pistons tonight because he's in a hotel room. He's not at his command center.
I mean, for the future.
I'm actually pulling it up, though.
Nice work.
Just a little slower. Okay. So for now, let's do Grung A. He's not anywhere. He's fine. So he's going to shoot once again. He's going to land one on Quincy. He had good luck last time. Or Grung C did last time, but he saw that Grung C did. He's going to fire a poison-tipped arrow at Quincy. Armor class 20.
That's a hit.
And it's going to be...
All right, so it is explicitly 5 feet. not
Nice.
melee
Good call,
range.
Copernicus. I mean, Swaney.
One in the same.
It's going to be 9 piercing damage from the arrow.
Holy moly.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, here we go. Quincy clutches his ribs as he feels the arrow pierce through his leather armor.
And this time you're anticipating that burning sensation again.
And he, I'm assuming, fails with an 8.
Yes. So that's going to be an additional 2d4 poison.
Yikes.
7 poison damage.
Quincy is down to 11 hit points.
Quincy.
You fool. All right. Now, that's it for my grungs. What can Anit do? She can't do shit. 5, 10, 15.
Don't worry, Quincy. I got you.
Anit's protecting our shit.
Grung Wildling is that red guy. He is up and he is going to...
Ew, his name's Wildling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Wildling.
Makes sense. Makes sense he's red.
Oh, shit. Okay. Why are you shaking your head at me?
I'm just waiting to get knocked out of the fucking air.
No. Once again, that churring sound comes out. And you see its skin begins to harden like that of bark.
Ooh, bark skin.
And it leaps right there.
Where?
Yeah, you can't. It's in the trees. No, let me move your map.
Look at him.
Okay, so yeah, he leapt back. He's kind of he's withdrawing a bit. Casted bark skin on himself. Round 3, Copernicus heart.
All right, Cappy's going to chase down, what do we call him?
Crocodile Grung D.
And can I non-lethal bash him in the back of the head? Go for a knockout blow?
Yeah, but I think it was at a disadvantage
Why?
because
What? Oh, I can do that. I get 3 shots at it.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
I'll take the
I
disadvantage.
take a disadvantage for now. I could be thinking of Pathfinder too.
Sorry to put you on the
Unless-
spot. Why?
Because monks, I know that a monk has an ability to.
That's a natural 1.
There, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So that disadvantage really screwed you.
Yeah,
Really
you
did.
sure it's disadvantage? Because that
Why?
really fucks me. Yeah, I don't see why would a non-lethal shot be a disadvantage.
Well, because you're attempting, it's a, you know what I mean? It's a tactical
maneuver.
You know, you're trying to be extra careful, essentially.
All right.
Maybe it depends on the
Yeah, he
type
is
of
small,
weapons.
too.
I mean, couldn't we just have brought him to 0 hit points?
I mean, normally when an NPC hits 0 hit points, they're dead, not
Right,
unconscious.
Yeah.
You
Especially
don't have
a
to
little
nab that one necessarily because there's still 2 other ones, but
Right.
it doesn't matter.
It's the
what
die have
happened,
spoken.
happened. Yep.
You know, and the DM has spoken.
Copernicus, you fool.
Typical.
I could definitely see myself siding with you guys if this fight was more of a challenge, but I'm making it harder.
I'm having a hard time getting after this fucker.
Next up, Mr. Zavril Dawn Tracker. You've got 2 Grungs. You've got the Wildling. The Wildling's
All right, just to comment on that, on page 198, sometimes an attacker wants to incapacitate a foe rather than dealing a killing blow. When the attacker reduces the creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, the attacker can knock the creature out. The attacker can make this choice the instant the damage is dealt. The creature falls unconscious and is stable.
So there's no disadvantage.
So you make an attack. If you do damage to it and it will reduce it to 0, you can determine whether you want to
So you have
knock
to
it out or kill it.
Yeah.
So is Pathfinder I was thinking of.
All right. So the
No, what's done is done. From here on out, we play by that
Okay.
rule.
I like it. I like it.
Mr. Zavril Dawn Tracker, what do you got?
I am going to return the favor to Quincy for all the times he has brought me back to life.
Nice.
Okay, I'm liking where this is going.
I am going to cast Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit.
Is that a new one?
Yes, it is a new spell. Essentially, I summon a spirit. It could be a beast or fae, and it takes up a 5-foot radius. Whenever a person starts their turn or walks into the spirit for the first turn, then they restore 1d6 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
The spell lasts for 1 minute and is a concentration spell. So
does that count for the Grungs too?
yes,
Yes, it does.
the only thing, it doesn't heal constructs or undead. However, I can determine whether something inside the space gets a heal.
Oh, okay, you got it. That's
So-
what I was wondering.
What are you summoning? Is it a beast? Is it a fae?
It's a fairy, right? Like in Zelda.
It's my choice of a beast or a fae. I'm gonna summon a giant frog.
Is that a beast?
Animal.
All right.
It's a transparent beast.
Okay,
yes.
fair enough. Bring it in. Bring him in, boys. Come in on a fork truck. All right.
What is this
so
frog?
the fairy comes out.
Quincy attacks it.
Where where are you placing the fairy?
The frog.
Where are you placing the frog?
Jesus.
The fairy
I
frog.
was hoping we'd stick with fairy as well.
How about that? No. It was so perfect.
On top of Quincy.
On top of him?
Yes, it's like a transparent spiritual.
Can you do that?
Just
Yeah,
drop a
it
frog
has to.
on Quincy.
All right, there you go,
It
Quincy. You
licks
got
him and heals him.
You got a frog on you.
Nice.
All right, so does that? It's at the beginning of his turn. He heals the 1d6.
Yeah, whoever starts their turn in that area.
Yep. All right. Does that conclude your turn? Are you moving?
No, that is a bonus action.
Oh my God! Here
Nice.
we go.
Just barely fucking begun.
Here we go.
All right, I will move next to between Grung A and Grung C.
All right. I see where this is going.
I will begin my attacks with my main whip, and that concludes my turn.
You rolled a 1.
Oh man.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, man.
Irame, you're up.
Can Irame see Wildling?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
fair question. But yeah, that's just my... Those trees are... it's hard looking top down at the map, you know, because that's the canopy. But you guys are under the canopy, and you can... He's not taking any cover or anything like that because he wants to fucking...
Oh. I think I might have been doing this wrong.
Doing what wrong?
So this says the spell's damage increases by 1d10 when you reach 5th level.
Yeah.
So I should have been doing 2d10 damage this whole time because I'm 5th level?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, was it a cantrip?
Yep.
That's good news.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that means it's
just
better
bummer.
moving forward.
He might already be dead. Okay, so firebolt again at Wildling. Ugh, I'm re-rolling that using a luck point. It was a 3.
Get that out of here.
18.
18 on the Wildling is a hit.
Oh, nice.
Even with
Now
the
you get to do
bark
2d10.
I
This
know.
is-
I'm so sorry, guys. That was a bummer, huh? Should have read more about my.
It's all right.
level up.
We're just all screwing ourselves.
Yeah.
It's the first battle in level 5, right? I mean, there's bound to
Yeah.
be some mess ups.
14 damage.
Is enough to
Fire?
kill the wildling.
Nice.
Bark skin burns off first, revealing its moist flesh, which then melts away.
Barbecue.
Frog legs.
Got frog
Told ya.
legs, boys.
Which is Zimwa B free now?
Zimwa B is now free from the nasty thorns.
It would have been funny if he was still stuck in them.
Yeah, there was another one in the jungle. Oh,
Right.
We'll see you next week.
Irme is gonna use her turn or her move to land.
Oh, okay. Are you staying in the same square? You're just landing?
Yeah.
Oh, right. But you still have flight on you, right? For another...
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, yep. So you still
So-
have it on you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You're just going to
There's no
land.
need at this point.
Right. All right, then. Zimwa B now moves up. 5, 10, 15.
Float down just like storm style.
And he throws a spear. Finally, Zimwa B comes into the fray, hucking his one spear that he's had the entire time and keeps reclaiming it at Grung A, the one of the two left that are on Mr. Zavril.
They're not on me, I'm on them.
Yeah, get it right.
Fair enough. Hits for 6 damage, max damage. Zimwa B. Spear just fucking wrecks this ground.
He's been waiting.
All right,
It's been lining up that shot for 3 rounds.
Quincy, you're up. Yeah, Zimwa B ran up there. He's like, finally, take this, you frog.
Quincy will recover 1 hit point from the frog spirit.
Bringing you up to what, 12?
12. And I think at this point, yeah, maybe he's just going to back up a little.
Fall back, Quincy.
Yeah, he's
Get in
gonna,
there, fucking get some, Quincy.
he kind of does want to. But yeah, he's going to fall back, maybe retreat by a good 30 feet.
The complete opposite of getting some.
Yeah. Yeah, max distance.
You should have just stayed inside the frog.
Oh, yeah, but I could get hit there. I could potentially get hit out there as well. But, and then I'll also cast, once again, at 2nd level, Cure Wounds. On myself for 12. I recover another 12, so I'm 24 hit points.
Looking better. You're almost at what I have regularly.
Grung's turn.
So that frog is out there. Any of your friends could use it, right?
Yep. It's out there for 1 minute the first time they move into it on a turn, or they start their turn there. So say you moved into it next turn, you would heal again, and then at the start of your new turn, you would heal yet again, and then you can move away. Someone else could go in.
All right, good to know.
All right, Grung D, the one that's on Copernicus, disengaging once again, leaping 15 feet up into the air, up into the trees, 25 feet away.
Go Grung D. I hope this guy gets away.
So he's this far away, but he's 15 feet above you, Copernicus.
Right, so he just leapt up off the ground into the trees.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, get
He's
back
just-
here.
He's just gonna hop away to have to cross a highway and get hit by a car.
Frogger.
I was trying to think of the music for Frogger. I
Oh,
couldn't.
shit. Yeah, so that guy did that. In case you're wondering why there's no trees around him, I didn't want to put all
I
fucking
get
trees
it.
of the jungle in here. So Grung C now is within melee. He's dropping his bow, stabbing Zavril with his dagger, sacrificing his movement action to do so. Zavril, you're getting a dagger. Grung A's doing the same thing. So you're getting 2 daggers. First attack is going to be armor class 18,
That's a hit.
and the second attack misses with a 3. So the first attack, dagger. Daggers in 5e are 1d6. 2e, they were 1d4.
I've got my dagger at 1d4,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
but I have been wrong tonight.
So it's going to be 5 piercing damage on you, Mr. Dontraka.
All right.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
You can do it.
I can do it.
I got it right here. It's 1d4 for dagger.
You say Constitution?
Yep, Constitution saving throw.
Is 19 good enough?
Yeah, it is
Or
good enough.
21.
You resist the poisoned tip blade.
All right, and then I gotta roll a concentration as well.
Okay.
What is that?
DC. It's your it's DC 10 with your Constitution saving throw.
20. So yeah, I maintained my frog.
All right, and that brings us to round 4, Copernicus Heart.
Okay, so he's 15 feet up in the trees. Can I cast Misty Step? Allows me to travel 30 feet. So can I Misty Step up to him
Yeah.
and grapple him?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
You
Nightcrawler.
I've got grapple open here. It's
I was
my
wondering what you were studying.
strength athletics versus his strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. So he might be slippery.
Yeah.
So it's either athletics or acrobatics.
But for me, it's strength athletics. I can use, if I have multiple attacks, it says it replaces my multiple attacks, but for every multiple attack I have, I can make a grapple attempt. So I think I can make 2 grapple attempts on him.
Okay.
That's how I interpreted
I'll give it to you.
But I
So
have
he's
to,
gonna be. He has his athletics is the main one. So it's gonna be versus his athletics.
So here I go. I get a +1, so that's a 5. Beat a 5.
If he rolls a 1, brings
Yeah.
it to 3. You fucking.
Nice, all right.
You teleport up to him and you grapple him
With
You're not going
five.
anywhere.
right in the tree.
Do we fall to the ground?
Why don't you give me a dex save? Let's make this interesting.
Okay, dex, I get +2. 6.
Handy hops away.
Nope. While grappling him, you lose your footing and you both fall 15 feet.
I'm fucking clinching on to him.
And he dies from the fall. There's 1 hit point left.
Oh no.
Doesn't land on top of me.
And
Oh.
and also you need to make a Constitution saving throw because you any creature that grapples the Grung.
Oh no.
For
Their
real?
skin,
I got
right?
12.
Yeah.
I got 12.
Piece of creeps.
Oh man, you just barely passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have became fucking.
Wow.
I was
Poison.
imagining that they keep their quivers on their back and they just pull out the arrow and it rubs their back and it's poisoned, you know?
Yeah, each
Back scratchers.
Yeah.
each different color one has a different poison too for when you grab.
Oh, what a bummer, man. I got up there, got a hold of him, and then squished him when we fell.
You had 1 hit point left.
Do I
15
take
foot
any
fall.
damage from the fall?
Yeah, you roll 1d6.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Alright. So I take fucking max damage. Last time I rolled for damage on
You
myself.
know Sybil is laughing at you right now. You look like
I
a
mean,
fool.
you probably fucking landed on a bunch of weird shit. including the frog. Poisonous.
I thought I was being
It's
so
so-
fucking
it was.
smart.
It was going so well.
Pop up in the trees. You wrap your arms around them.
I should have
That
just
was
left
cool.
it at that. I had to be like, so do we fall now? I wasn't
Still
thinking
would've
he
got
would
poisoned.
take damage.
15 feet. All right. Grung D is dead. I would have loved it if he fucking poisoned you from that grapple. The dead frog fucking poisoned. All right.
It's up to you guys now to save one.
We've learned a lot about the Grung
Yeah.
tonight.
This one combat has been awesome. All right, Mr. Zavril. You hear some you hear some ruckus a good ways into the jungle.
I've got one. Wait, no, I don't.
Yeah, and then it ends with a thump, and then he's like, Copernicus, you fool.
I already know
Gross.
what it is.
What do you got? You still got these two grungs in front of you.
All right. I am going to work on Grung A first.
All right, so the one to your left.
Let us see what damage we can do. So for my initial 2 attacks, it's going to be armor class 12 and 19.
Both hit. Yep, 12 is its AC.
It's going to be 10 slashing damage total.
That kills it. Grung A is gone, unless you choose to do non-lethal.
Nope.
Done. All right.
And then for the bonus action, I will whip Grung C.
All right.
Man, these things are easy. I don't know what's going on. Armor class 14 for 6 slashing.
6 slashing. Okay, yep, he's still up.
All right, and that will conclude my turn.
All right, brings us to Aramay Finvane.
It's your call,
Aramay, you're a good 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from this Grung. The Grung is bloodied, and Zavril appears to be laying into him. He's got a glaze in his eye, like he's not even trying to fucking take it. So,
Is he bloodied, the Grungsy?
yes.
Grungsy.
I guess I would have to melee him to take him. I can cast a spell and then decide.
Oh, was it only a melee attack you could choose to do non-lethal?
I believe I don't have it up anymore.
Yeah, I think it was a melee attack.
Okay.
Flying drop kick.
Jesus.
All right, so
You
Irame.
could do a fucking pull a Neo. You could fly right in.
Irame is going to move within range
All right, 5 foot range
and pull out her daggers for the first time.
for the first
Or
time.
her dagger, one dagger.
All right.
Yes, a melee attack.
No, you got to roll to hit.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't do this.
Should we?
Stick it with the pointy end, remember? Like the crocodiles.
I think I miss.
You still have your.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Try that. Thank you.
Inspiration.
Thank you, Quincy.
Oh, miss.
9.
Yeah, it's
So close.
not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Zimwa B is up. 5, 2, 10, 20. And he can have a go at it. And that's gonna hit.
What's he doing? Chucking a spear?
No, he ran right up to
Okay.
him now with his Yakoa drawn. And he does 6 damage. Yeah, so he could choose to do non-lethal and knock it out. Alright, which he does. Pins it to the jungle floor. It is still breathing, but unconscious.
Quincy is going to move up into the frog. The spirit
The healing
frog.
frog.
Yeah.
He
The
says,
healing-
"Welcome,
the healing toad."
Quincy. Have some hit points."
And then as we gather around,
How many hit points did that heal you?
how many rounds do we have left, Mr. Don Chaka?
It lasts for 1 minute. 10 rounds total. That was the second one.
Yeah, after.
Zavril, are you walking into the ferry too?
I'm going to, yes.
All right, yeah, you guys can heal up from it.
Yeah,
if
it
it's
took me
gonna-
like 4 rounds to heal up.
Yeah. That's enough to heal you guys.
And we gather around and look at this frog that we've captured.
We learned a lot. I get a lot from my book.
Irme is going to look to the left at her friends and to the right at her friends as we're gathered and say, "What do we do now?"
Tie it up. Tie its mouth shut. I've always wanted a pet frog.
And we'll see you next time. If you want the DMG and the Monsters Manual, we'll take it now.
Ooh, is Swing gonna be DMing, gonna GM an adventure for us for bonus content?
Well, we talked about it last time, right? What we're going to do
Yeah,
after
he was
this.
gonna do Storm King.
Oh,
Is that what he's gonna do?
That'd be sweet. I would love to do Storm King, but I would love to do anything really, any of the adventures.